Good morning and welcome to USQ Nationals 2023. My name is Carlton Clinkscales. The other commentator is getting here momentarily, and we will be taking a look at the game between the University of Florida Gators and SHSU Bearcats. Both teams, this is their first game of the day, so we'll really get to see kind of where they're going to start for their Nationals run.
Hey everybody, my name is Diego. I'm from Salisbury University. Let's get into this.
Yes, and I'm Carlton, by the way. I realized I didn't say who I played for. I played for the Orlando Spider Knights down in Florida. So it'll be interesting to see kind of, this game play out. I'll definitely be calling this game from a chaser perspective because I do play chaser keeper, and I'll keep an eye on beater play as well. But I'll be able to give in a lot of chaser insights as well. All right, so our starters for SHSU, we have number 38, Mike.
Brandon Fields, thank you.
All right, so we are making changes. I got you.
Sorry. All right, for starters on SHSU, we have Mallory Hughes, Nathan Wilkerson, Great, Hayden Boys, Gabby Lopez, and Chris Dorsey. And starters for UF, we have Corey, Summer. I feel bad. I completely forgot the name you just told me.
Oh, Brandon Fields.
Brandon Fields.
Yes.
Betsy, Andy, and Anthony.
Yes. Looking forward to a good game between these two teams. Head ref is calling the teams to be ready. So let's see.
The University of Florida is charging up.
And UF will start with the quad ball. Running towards the right. Looking.
UF also has control of the bludgers. Or beat.
Yeah. And then they pass towards the front. Saving, but they do end up having to use a reset, it looks like. UF with the beat. Going back to number 42, Brandon Fields, who's the keeper. Passing to the right. Looking.
UF maintains control of the beater balls.
And UF drives, and they score. UF with the first punch of the game. UF up 10-0 on SHSU. Let's see what Sam Houston does on their first possession of the game. As Sam Houston brings the ball back in. As they come towards mid-pitch, their keeper, can't see his number from right here, number 14, pump fakes, and then passes towards the left. Switching. Oh, nice.
And that's a good goal for Houston.
Sam Houston on the board now, too. Brandon Fields with the quad ball.
We have a struggle for one of the bludgers off on the left.
Let's see what happens. Right. Brandon.
Fast break for. Oh. That is a good block from Sam Houston.
Sam Houston coming down the left side. Passing it back up to the top to number 14, their keeper. As Sam Houston tries to set up their offense and UF is trying to set up their defense.
Sam Houston has gotten control of the bludgers.
Nice. And passing to number 8 along the side. They wing it back around number 55. Back to number 14. Passing back around number 8.
That is a good goal.
Number 8 just snuck in there and was able to get an easy dish. Florida now trails 20-10. Let's see what happens. Brandon Fields comes in. There's a beater exchange. Let's see if the dodgeballs will give pressure. Right now, Sam Houston does have dodgeball control.
Both of the beaters are out.
Pass a little high from Florida, but they do recover by the boundary line. Gets past number 14 from Sam Houston. They're driving. They need to make a decision. They spin around off broom. Pass a little bit after.
Passes a little high.
And recovered by Sam Houston. As Corey gets the dodgeball for UF, passing it back to probably Summer. As UF now has the dodgeball control. Sam Houston coming in, passing to number 22. Misses the beat. Gets wrapped, but throws it back out. Number 14 drives in, fakes the shot.
And that is a good goal for Sam Houston.
What a great jump and pump fake going through the contact, number 14 from SHSU. The score is currently 30-10 in favor of Sam Houston. Let's see what UF does to respond.
Regain control of the dodgeballs.
Passing it back to number 1, Andy Gill.
He
throws over the hoops.
A little over.
It looks like they will have to use a reset. Might go out of bounds, and it will be a turnover to Sam Houston. Not a good thing to do if you're UF. That's definitely not what they want to see. And they inbound it, number 22 coming in. Passing towards the left to the keeper, number 14. Or they really something to the keeper, number 33. My bad.
Sam Houston has pulled up both of their beaters.
As number 8 looking around, coming back to number 22, looking, passes back to number 33, passes towards the middle, and they score!
That's a good goal!
Sam Houston now leads 40-10. UF has allowed 3 straight goals so far, passes up to number 1, Andy Gill. Andy with a nice stutter step, passes, just a little high, had number 4. She could have scored there, but now they're going back to their hoops.
As I saw in the last game, though, anything can happen.
Yes. For those of you who are watching the stream of the last game with me and my other commentator, it was Texas versus Bosnia, and anything could happen in that game. But Texas is up 9, but Bosnia came back to win. So, you know, anything can happen in this game. As we see, passing around by Sam Houston Bearcats, passing back up to number 22.
Forcing that defense to keep shifting around.
Florida's defense.
You got to drive.
Opens up a little bit and
we have a good goal.
Good goal by, looks like number 22 by Sam Houston. Looks like they got the goal.
We got a fast drive coming in from Florida.
Andy passing it back. Florida still recovers. Looking, passes to number 42, Brandon Fields. Brandon Fields gets wrapped up, and Brandon scores.
That is a good goal for Florida. What a fight.
I saw the ref's hand go up, but it looks like there will be no call. Sam Houston still has dodgeball control as they come on in. Sam Houston brings the ball past mid-pitch. Number 33 is their keeper, passing to number 22. It looks like not number 22. That is a different chaser. Can't see the number from here, but passes back to number 33. Number 33.
That is Mike.
Mike. Passing towards the hoop. No good.
Recovered by Sam Houston,
Sam Houston still gets the recovery.
They're charging up.
They get it. Blocked by the chaser.
Some potential reckless dislodgement.
Potentially, but no call right now.
Game without
and blocked.
And recovered by Florida. What a block.
What a block. What a defensive stand by Florida there. After letting Sam Houston get a few easy goals, Florida fixes their defense and gets a good stop, and they score!
Great goal for Florida, and Florida has maintained dodgeball possession.
By number 5 from the Gators.
All right, Sam Houston's keeper has the ball.
As they come up, the score is currently 50-30 in favor of the Bearcats. Bearcats have the early advantage, but Florida is still well in this game. We are early on. Pass to number 38. 38 for the Bearcats.
Ooh, and a double beat between Bearcats and Florida.
This is towards the hoop, and a score as he's being brought down by Florida's defender. It is now 60-30. Pass up over the hoops, but it does not go in. It was thrown up over the hoops, but does not go in. Sam Houston recovers the quad ball, bringing it back up towards mid-pitch.
We got a slow walk up to the offense.
Passing it off. Number 33 is passing it to Mike, is what I'm told.
I believe so.
All right. Mike passes back to number 33. 33 moving towards the right, comes back towards the left, comes back towards the right.
Florida has gained dodgeball control.
Coming in, driving, throws towards the hoops, but
directly to a Florida chaser.
Florida chaser, long pass.
Can it be recovered?
It looks like they cover it just by the sideline. No good on the goal, but another long pass by Florida right by the sideline, and it looks like we have a call to be made. Let's see what the call is here.
A crisp high five between Florida keeper and a Bearcat chaser.
And it looks like a yellow card on number 46. So it looks like UF will retain possession of the quad ball. But where? That's the real question.
Bearcats chaser will be in the box for 1 minute or until Florida scores this goal.
Exactly. All right, Florida has the ball. They're driving towards a hoop, and
that is a good
shot. Nice shot by number 23 of the Gators to cut the lead back to 2. It is 60-40 in favor of the Bearcats. So far, we have a great game between UF and SHSU. Let's see what we have here as the Bearcats come down mid-pitch, looking to see what they could do. Passing to the left.
One of their beaters is sneaking behind the Florida defense.
Let's see if they can maintain that, because Florida does have dodgeball control. And they pass along.
Right back to Mike.
And Mike dancing around, looking, seeing what's going on. Fakes the pass. Goes towards 33.
Florida loses dodgeball control.
Thanks to a dodgeball exchange. And pass to number 36. 36 right in the defense, passes back.
And
but
we have
it looked like a
call.
pass after beat. From here, it looked like a pass after beat, so it'll be a turnover to Florida. So the Gators will now have the quad ball. They should probably pass it straight to the keeper. And Florida's on the run. Let's see what Florida does. Long pass.
Bearcat defense coming in.
One-handed catch by number 5.
He breaks.
He's driving. Number 23, I believe.
Beautifully played by Florida.
Long pass, another great pass, and a good goal. Florida is doing a really good job of keeping themselves in this game. Let's see what Florida does. Let's see what Sam Houston does here. As they come up mid-pitch, passing to the left. They've made a few substitutions. Number 27 is in at chaser. Passing to Ashton Butler. Ashton coming in and shoots towards the middle hoop, but it deflects off the side. But 27 recovers. 27
19
takes
grab
a shot. 19 does grab it. Let's see what 19's going to do. 19 comes around.
Amazing dodge by Florida.
19 passes to the chaser. Looks like it's going to be a reset, but Florida does challenge it. Is that a dive? Either way, looks like there is some pain, but number 27 does get back up. Maybe just fell a little wrong. That does happen sometimes. Number 27 looks like they're good, but let's see if there is going to be a call or if they just stopped it. And it looks like there will be a substitution.
Better safe than sorry.
Exactly. Number 27 did get right back up, so I'm sure 27 is fine. But like you said, better safe than sorry.
Those brooms are nasty to fall on if that was the case.
Yeah. So, looks like Nick Zukowski, the head coach of Florida, is talking to the head ref. Probably asking if that was a dive, because it did look like a dive. Nonetheless, Sam Houston does have the quad ball. Bearcats missed the shot, and it will be turned over to Florida as Andy Gill comes with the quad ball. Pass to
Florida just barely regains control of the dodgeballs.
And they have a brief no dodgeball opportunity, but Sam Houston does get the dodgeballs. Let's see what they do here.
With full control in the quaffle, this is their opportunity.
Pass to number 23, Simon. Let's see what Simon does. Simon comes back towards the center. Currently has 2 goals for UF. Can he get a third? Floats it up to Marabelli. Marabelli passes number 5. Number 5.
Back.
And that also could have been a dive.
Call.
It looks like it could have been a dive from Florida. Let's see what they call. As they have a conversation with the ref, and it looks like they're going to giving a yellow card to number 23, Simon. So the Bearcats will retain possession of the quad ball that they have, and they will have another offensive possession. Currently, the score is 60-50 in favor of the Bearcats. This has been a good contested game. The Bearcats had a bit of an advantage early on, but Florida's kind of cut into that deficit to keep that game from going out of hand. So let's see what they do here.
Though there has been 2 yellow cards, this is a very clean game.
Mm-hmm. 1 yellow card each. Nobody in significant foul trouble.
Florida beater.
0-0 shoots. Ashton Butler shot it. And it's recovered by Florida after a bit of a tussle. Not tussle, but like a rolling around of the quad ball with number 1 back
A
there.
heated moment.
Sure. All right, so let's see what we have here as Florida moves up the pitch. The Gators want to tie this game, certainly, and they want to keep it within range for when the flag runner on pitch comes out. So let's see what Florida will do here. Andy Gill fakes the deep shot. Florida's got a couple deep shots in this game, which is very interesting.
It has worked at times.
It has worked.
Dangerous.
Murabelli with the ball right now, throws it off before she gets beat. And it looks
Nearly
like
recovered.
looks
Open
like the
goal.
Bearcats have a no beater situation. Let's see what they do.
That.
No goal.
An amazing
goal by
block
the Gators.
Florida Chaser.
Now they're
23.
coming back. 23 Simon, who just got back in the game, passes number 5, and he
What an
scores.
amazing play by Simon.
What an amazing turn of events. It looked like Sam Houston had an easy goal, but Florida turned it right back around with a defensive play, and now we are tied at 60. The middle hoop keeps falling, and it looks like we have a stoppage. They might want to replace that middle hoop. Let's see what's going to happen here, though. The middle hoop that Florida's defending fell once during the fast break, and it fell again when nobody was near it. So it's not like I don't know if anybody knocked it over.
It has been at an odd angle during the entire game.
Right. And we do have a little bit of wind right now, so that could be a factor, at least to what's making the hoop fall. But we'll see what happens here.
So I'd like to go back to Simon's amazing play, running or continuing sprinting from sidelines, subbing in, defending, and getting
Came in right after
alley-oop.
being allowed back in from the penalty, tags back in, the defensive play is made, they're running back on the other side, Simon with that speed, and then the vision to pass it off to number 5 with the easy goal, as Florida and Sam Houston are tied at 6 goals apiece.
It is incredibly easy to try to go for that hero moment when you try to go through the defense all by yourself. An amazing show of teamwork between the 2 chasers.
As a chaser myself, I certainly have those moments where you just get that tunnel vision, but hats off to number 23, Simon, for opening his eyes a little bit and just seeing what else is out there, and that's what led to that easy goal. As the ref crew, it looks like they've ended whatever discussion they had. And let's see if there is a call. Currently, the quad ball is in the possession of Sam Houston. Doesn't look like there will be a call, as the Bearcats will get the quad ball for another possession. They've made a keeper substitution, and they're going to make a chaser substitution as well. Number 14 passes.
Florida maintains control of the dodgeballs.
And let's see what we have here as Florida gets settled in defensively.
It's still maintaining right outside of keeper zone.
We have a beater exchange. Sam Houston driving in.
An amazing block by Florida.
Good block for their chaser to just jump in like that and put their hands up. Great job.
Waffle is back with the keeper. For those of you that don't know, while the keeper is in their defensive zone, if they have the
quad ball, they cannot be touched. They cannot be beat. They cannot be touched. Good pass to the side. Shot. No goal. Number 23, Simon, with using his speed, but it looks like a turnover. Looks like the ball did go out of bounds. Florida does not give up on possessions. They have a lot of speed. They have the speed to recover any loose quad balls. And that's really what's kept them in this game with Sam Houston, who early on in the game really just messed with Florida, but Florida's really settled in. And they've gotten back to playing their game, which is why this game is so close now. So let's see what happens right now with Sam Houston passing number 22. The quad ball.
What an amazing shot!
Which knocks off the hoop. Wow.
We'll be contacting the Hoops family after that one.
Yeah. I don't know what that hoop did to them, but I wouldn't want to be that hoop right now. Certainly a beheading of sorts. But let's see what happens, as it looks like Florida made a few beater substitutions. Summer Gaden checks in for Florida on beater. Passes to their chaser.
Quad ball is crossed midline.
And Florida looks like they now have quad ball
Just
control. That's
over.
not quad ball
Recovered,
control, dodgeball
though.
control. Recovered by the sidelines by number 5, Mead. Passing number 3, Simon. Long pass by the hoops. No
It's
good.
recovered, though.
It looked like a beat, but I guess it was missed, or maybe it was
Maybe
beat.
a call.
Yeah, I was like, it didn't look like it looked like a beat, but then she kept going.
It's as a beater, sometimes you'll hear it skim the person you're targeting. It can be hit or miss depending on if they felt it and if the refs see it.
Yeah, but it looks like no call. Florida still has the quad ball. Let's see what they do. Driving in, passing number 5, Mead gets wrapped up. Goal. Saw the chase at the last second after getting wrapped up. Number 4 from UF looks like scored that goal. It was her first goal of the game. Sam Houston brings the quad ball up. It is currently tied 70-70. It's been a great game so far. It's been a really, really great game.
Having played against Florida just back in the fall, I cannot say I'm surprised by this play. This is an amazing game, like you said.
And as someone who's watched a lot of Florida quad ball, this is up to par with their skill level. They're playing 100%. They're doing really well. But Sam Houston,
an amazing drive.
With that amazing drive, let's see what happens here. But like I was saying, Sam Houston, they've been playing a really good game too. I don't know if Florida's ever played Sam Houston, but Sam Houston's really bringing it to them. And Sam Houston's led the whole time. Florida has not had the lead yet. So both teams playing really well.
Seems like there is no goal.
No goal is the call. Let's see where the quad ball is. And they bring the quad ball back to
Florida keeper trying to get his sidelines attention.
All right. So Florida will now have the quad ball. They have the opportunity to take their first lead of the game. So let's see what they do here. Pass to number 42, Brandon Fields. Florida's going to make some substitutions, but there's also a no-beater situation and a good goal by
amazing goal.
Fields.
It's about to comment. There is an intense beater fight over at the Florida hoops, but we have a call.
There is a call. Brandon Fields with a good celebration after that amazing dunk. But let's see what is called here. We have a yellow card. Looks like a yellow card on Sam Houston, but the time is negated by the goal. So all they have to do is tag in. It was probably number 22, based on the fact that number 22 tagged back in. Let's see what happens here.
Beater's coming in.
Bearcats now trailing for the first time in this game. What can they do? Makes a defender miss.
Drive.
And a score.
Bearcats have been going for a lot of beats on the defensive chasers, buying their offense a few precious seconds.
Currently, 70-80 is what the score says right now.
2 rapid-fire beats by Bearcat beater.
Florida passes up. What are they going to do?
Number 4.
Coming around, looking. Number 8 passes. Looking. Oh, long pass to Andy Gill, who's right there. What's Andy going to do? Andy passes back.
Right back. Will it be a It is not a reset.
Not a reset. Number 8 looking. Gets met with the feds.
And
the ball
still
stripped,
in the game.
But off room is number 55.
Have a call.
There's going to be a call. Looks like it's turned back over to number 8 from Florida. So let's see what Florida does on this continued possession. They have Andy Gill sneaking behind the hoops when play resumes. Let's see if she sees it. If not, there could be a beater exchange. Right now, the Bearcats have dodgeball control. Passes back to Brandon Fields. Looks like Florida will use a reset. Oh, missed beat by the Bearcats. Let's see what happens. Spins around, passes.
Ooh.
What a good block at the hoops by Sam Houston. Great defensive stand by Sam Houston there.
Those rapid passes to chasers right next to the hoops have been dangerous for both teams.
Exactly. So let's see what we'll have here as Sam Houston comes up at mid-pitch. Currently, Sam Houston does have dodgeball control and the quad ball. So let's see what that does for them as they look towards the center. Sam Houston pass up over the hoops, but no good. That was such a good look. Florida has a no dodgeball situation. Florida's driving. Number 42, Brandon Fields drives through the contact, but
no goal.
And it goes out of bounds, turned back over to Sam Houston. That was a good play. It looked like Sam Houston had sold out for a goal, but they made a good defensive stand and kept Florida from getting an easy goal. This has been a really good game. Score says 70-80 in favor of the Gators.
Florida let's see what time to stack up a strong defense.
Let's see what the Bearcats will do for this drive.
Right back.
Bearcats passing around, trying to find an opening in that tough Florida defense. Passing gets number 22. Number 22. Oh. They need to stop play. They need to. But Florida keeps going.
Come on, Rep.
Beat. And that is a stoppage in play. We will be right back. All right, and we are back after that substitution. The time is roughly 18:15 right now.
Right here.
Sam Houston comes up with the quad ball, passing to the left, going around.
In less than 2 minutes, the flag will be released after a short intermission.
Right. Passing around, Sam Houston's goal attempt is no good.
Quad ball is returned to Florida.
Let's see what Florida does on this next offensive possession. As Florida moves. We're currently at 18:30 is what the scores table has said. So we have about a minute and a half until our brief intermission, and then the flag runner will come out. This has been a really good game so far.
Incredibly close.
Sam Houston had the early advantage, but Florida's fought back, and they've taken a 1-score lead with a fake and a shot at the hoops, but no goal, and the Bearcats will get the ball back. We should be around the 19-minute mark now, and we have another stoppage in play. Timeout has been called by the Bearcats. Score is currently 80-70 in favor of the Gators. We will be right back.
All right, we are back on the pitch.
All right, so let's see what happens after this timeout.
Strong advice being called by the Florida coach, I believe.
All right, so we are somewhere around the 19-minute mark. Sam Houston has the quad ball after that timeout. Let's see what they do here. They're going to try to get back into this game. As
Sam Houston beater coming in very in front of his offense.
Trying to clear a hole, trying to get something to that Florida defense that has really tightened up. And they come on in, and it is a good goal.
That was an amazing play.
By Sam Houston. It looked like it was number 14 that scored. I believe so. If not, I apologize. But we are now tied. We are tied at 80 apiece. We are within 19 minutes. So at some point we will get to last possession. Florida may or may not have last possession depending on how long they possess. So let's see what happens. Florida looks like they will set up their offense. They're setting up in what looks like a big box. Let's see what we have here. Andy Gill, their keeper right now, passes to their chaser number 42, Brandon Fields. Passes around to number 20. Number 20 goes right back to Brandon Fields, who looks.
We have a struggle between the beaters.
We have a beater exchange. Andy Gill behind the hoops right now. Floats it up. No good. But after the recovery, do we have a good goal?
I believe ref called no goal on that.
No goal, but Florida still recovers. Play does continue. Oh, but great beater defense by the Bearcats. That's a great defense. And looks like we'll have a call here by the refs. So let's see what we have here. Currently, the score is still 80-80. We're within 19 minutes. Any moment now, we will be going into halftime. Oh, it is intermission. Looks like we are at intermission. So the score at intermission is 80-80. When we come back, the flag runner will be released. We will be right back. All right, welcome back to USQ Nationals 2023 with this matchup between the UF Gators and the Sam Houston Bearcats. Currently, the score is 80-80. We are tied. Set score is 140. The flag runner is about to be released. We've seen an amazing game so far, and I'm sure it's going to continue the rest of the way through.
For those of you just joining your first quad ball game or need a refresher on the rules, catching the flag runner will give the catching team an extra 35 points.
And we see the flag runner coming out right now. And when the flag runner is on pitch, it does change the other players as well, because sometimes beaters will focus on the flag runner, and sometimes they won't. But it looks like right now Florida's doing a little bit of defensive seeking, which is an interesting choice.
Right.
But if you have beaters on the flag runner, it can open up lanes for your chasers on offense.
Oh.
So meanwhile, going around and a score by the Bearcats. Bearcats get the score as we have a little bit of an interesting situation with the flag runner.
There seems to be a little bit of a confusion about the
ruling.
Strong beater fights.
And we have, meanwhile, on offense, Florida is passing around, and they get a good goal. They tie it right back up. Sam Houston had a lead, but Florida comes right back and chomps into it. 90-90.
It is important to note that the game can still end even if the flag is not caught. If they hit the score cap of 140,
right,
whichever team hits it first will win.
The flag runner could be out there.
That is very close, nearly a catch.
Yes. Meanwhile, on the quad ball side, we have chaser number 22 coming around this side, passing to number 8. Let's see what number 8 tries to do. Passes back to number 22.
That seemed like a potentially good catch by the Bearcats.
They need to stop play. If they think it's a good catch, they need to stop play. But nobody's blowing a whistle, so Florida's still going. But they're trying to stop play now. Now they do.
Play.
So they do stop play now. So let's see if that was a good goal. You saw it. Tell me what you saw.
I saw the Bearcat seeker, number 19, launch himself very close to the floor, stick his arm right in between the flag runner's legs, and grab the flag from right underneath him.
Sounds like it was an amazing strategy to catch. If it stands, then that will push Sam Houston up to 125. If not, then the score will stay the same. It looks like no catch.
It seems like the catch was not good, unfortunately. There are a lot of rules attached to flag running and being a flag catcher.
Right. If you drop the flag at any point while you're catching it, then it is no good. So maybe that is what happened. But meantime, Florida 42 has a quad ball, gets out of a tackle, dancing around, trying to find something, drives in, and he dunks it over the defender to bring up a lead 100-90 as a dodgeball comes into the broadcast tent. And we have another catch. We have another catch by Sam Houston. Let's see if this one will stand. There was a lot going on.
That might have been the scariest moment of my life.
We had a dodgeball coming this way. We had a snitch catch, flag runner catch. We had the score by UF, and it looks like they will call the catch good. So Sam Houston now takes a lead of 125. The Bearcats need 2 goals to win. If Florida wants to win, they need to score 4. This is still anybody's game. Florida can still score 4 in a row, or they can outscore Sam Houston, or Sam Houston, vice versa, can just punch 2 in and call it a game. But let's see what happens. Sam Houston passes. They take a shot, and it's no good. Sam Houston tried to take advantage of what looked like a momentary no-beater situation, but they just could not connect on the shot.
Bearcats maintain control of the dodgeballs.
So now the Gators come up with the dodgeball, passing to their keeper. Let's see what the Gators do down a dodgeball. They've done a good job of keeping their composure in this game no matter what happens. They are only down 2. They were down 4 earlier, so this is definitely not over, not by any stretch of the imagination. Florida's chaser.
That seems like a good goal for Florida.
Scores. Number 42, Brandon Fields, with his 4th goal of the game, but there is a no-beater situation.
Bearcat beater number 4 has been...
Can the Gators make a stop at the hoop? It's a good
That is a
goal.
good goal for Bearcats. They
It
just
is
need
now
one more
game
to
point.
win this game.
135 to 120. Sorry, 110. What can Florida do? Florida
Or it's just
needs
3
to have
goals
a
away.
defensive stand. If they score here, that helps immensely. If they don't score, they're in a really tough spot. But let's see what happens here.
Bearcat beater number 4 obliterating Florida's beaters. A good block by Bearcats.
Block at the hoops. The Bearcats now have the quad ball with the opportunity to win the game. Let's see what happens as the Bearcats. They're looking deep. They wanted to throw deep, but they're passing around, being smart.
Could this be it?
Could this be it? Will they sell out to get a goal and end the game? Or will they take their time and find an opening? Because what they don't want to do is give Florida a chance to come back into this game. As they pass around, number 14, the keeper has it, and he shoots, passes around, and scores over. No, yes, no, yes.
That is a good
That's
goal.
a good goal.
Bearcats.
Bearcats Gators. Final score 145 to 110. What an amazing game we saw.
Beautiful.
And what a way to end that game with that dunk by the Bearcats chaser. That was a great game by both teams. Florida had it for a little while, but Sam Houston just knew how to finish, and they also knew how to start.
Yes, they did.
Great game by both teams as they go through the handshaking line. The final score, again, is 145-110. My name is Carlton Klingscales.
My name is Diego Rojas Godoy.
And that was USQ National 2023. We are signing off.